I came out. He was just sitting there, but it just pulled up right as I came out. It's usually driving in front of me right as I come out. And there went a 22 license plate right at the crosswalk. I don't know. Just always see repeated number license plates at crosswalks. There's a white car driving by, a white SUV that's turned on right by the 411, and this car's taking off right now. There was a white van driving by right as it starts driving forward. There's a bunch of white cars pulling up right now, and there's someone getting out of their car right next to me, and it's right here where they're always driving by. And then white. And then I don't know. Oh, there's a white car turning over there right now. I think that white car just turned, and then there was a white truck turning right when I got to the corner of the building. Nothing by the bank corners. Wow. Nothing by the bank corners. That was crazy. There's actually nothing by the bank corners. Well, here's a guy walking out right at the crosswalk. I mean, it just was. Just was a guy walking out right as I walked by a crosswalk. You can't say that it's not. And the car that was driving by me at the crosswalk was probably gang stalking too. I don't know. There's someone walking out behind me with that right at the corner of the building. And a white truck that was driving, I think it was driving through the intersection right as I walked by the corner of the building or something. I think it was gang stalking, whatever it was doing. And here's the FedEx truck. Here's another FedEx truck at the intersection. There's a white car driving out right here. And that's probably a gang stalker, and that's probably a gang stalker. Thought the guy was going to take off on his bike right next to me. Well, what's going to happen next on the clown show? Here's a white car driving out in front of me right now. Like, a few of these white cars are probably gang stalkers. It was like all white cars at the bank, you know? It's just all white cars, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's just a lot of white cars on the street, and there's two of them driving by me right at the crosswalk. And then right when he gets to the street, is there going to be a white car or something? Well, he's getting to the street right as I walk by the Harbor Bar. There's a car pulling up right next to me. There's a white car right by the Harbor Bar. And that car that was pulling up next to me was just pulling up really fast too. They'll do that a lot. whip right around the corner and pull up really fast right next to you. Oh, two white cars at the intersection, and a white truck turning in front of me. And another white truck. Oh, wait. Seeing a lot of light. And then I think they were synchronizing with that construction vehicle over there right now, making a noise right as I walk by it. I don't know. They do, though. I don't know if that's what that was, but they do that. There's a white SUV right at the corner of the building. There's a car honking right there, like behind me somewhere. I heard a car honking. Probably a synchronizer honk. And this van turned right out at the corner of the building. It's got an 88 license plate. There's a white truck over there right as this car's driving off right next to me. Like there's a white truck driving behind it on the street back there. And there's a white car pulling up right here. And the person in the silver van with, and there's a white car there too, and the person in the silver van with the 88 license plate has red gloves. There's someone with a blue shirt riding by here and a white SUV riding by there, and there's a red car parked over there. I don't know if that was a sync with the red and the blue. But they'll just have, like, on the last video I did, I noticed that, like, I was watching it again, and then, like, there's this blue car driving by me right as I walked by a red car parked on the street. Like, they'll just do that. They'll just have a red car parked on the street right as a blue car drives by me. Oh, that car's turning right now. He's probably gang stalking over there. You saw the whiteys at the alley. And then, red, corner of building. Another red, and another red, and a whitey, and another red, and another red, and a 44 license plate on the red. Is this the blue for the red? And a 33 license plate. Is that another red? There's just a lot of red at that intersection. There's just a big red truck at the other side. And the 33 license plate, and the whitey, and all the reds. It's just a lot of red. Like, I just go through an intersection, it's a lot of cars the same color. These two cars are turning at the exact same time, and so is that car. And it's as I walk through the alley, and there's a whitey at the other side of the alley. And I heard a car honking too as I walked through the alley, like behind me somewhere. And what's going to happen at this intersection? Something's gonna happen. Here comes people walking out ahead of me right now with their children. I hope she's not gang stalking. They're just walking off of the stairs and around the corner right now. She just walks around the corner right at that moment. There's just a bunch of cars pulling up right now. What's up here? I don't know which cars were the gang stalkers. Probably that one that was pulling up to the side of me. And probably this person that walked around the corner right at the corner. And she's gonna drive out in front of me right now, probably. With her children, and they're gonna point at me, and she's gonna be like, "Look, there's the bad man, kids. Throw doo-doo at him." Oh, here she goes right now. Oh! And then she's gonna pull up behind me at the alley and drive off onto the street. Right there, right at the corner of the alley. I just knew that was gonna happen. Like, just like I just said, she's pulling off right next to me. There's a military license plate white car at that corner, probably. What's up, dog? And there's a 93 license plate. I don't know about that. Oh, there's a 2277 white truck. Here comes a bunch of white cars as I cross the street again. They want an 84 license plate. Here's the white clown parade. Here's someone walking up with one hand in their pocket. Here's a 77 license plate. Well, there was someone walking up with one hand in their pocket to the intersection right as I was. I usually don't like to point my camera over at children, but they be using their children to gang stalk, and it's just someone walking up with one hand in their pocket right there. You know? I just think it's disgusting how they use their children to gang stalk. Like, I tried to turn my camera fast, you know, so I don't really get his face, so it's like blurry, you know. But it's just someone walking up with one hand in their pocket at the intersection. It is. It just is, you know. Here's a one headlight. Here's a corner. It's like also the corner of that house, you know. Like, a lot of these cars are gang stalking. I think that was a white SUV, and that car was gang stalking because he has the emblem on his license plate. And there's another white SUV pulling out right when he gets to the intersection. And here's a one headlight. Here's a white car right at the same time as the one headlight. And that was a guy on a bike with a camel backpack. I don't know if he's gang stalking. Like the white SUV didn't drive by right at the exact same time, so maybe not. He might just have a camel backpack. Like, some people just have a camel backpack, you know, they might not be a gang stalker. Some people just have a camel backpack and they're not a gang stalker. There's a red truck with a blue thing on it meeting a FedEx truck at the intersection, and another white car at the intersection at the same time. And a school bus next to it. I mean, What's gonna come out next? A cop car? Oh, another white car? Right after the FedEx drove through? And what's gonna happen when I get to the intersection? Oh, there's a white truck driving by me right as that white SV turned. That looks like a sink, and I think this car's got an 84 license plate. And that's probably another whitey over there. And this might be another whitey right now. I don't know. It's probably just a whole lot of gang stalkers over here. I think that was another whitey. I think I see that truck all the time. And then there's another school bus as I turn the corner. I don't know. I see those school buses sometimes. I do see the school buses gang stalking sometimes. Is this guy gonna do a thing right next to me? And what's gonna happen at the intersection? What's gonna happen at the intersection? I know it's gonna be something. They can't not do anything. They gotta do something. They just have to do it. They're addicted. They're addicted to the synkkerin. They gotta synchronize. Here comes a telelift. Here comes a car all of a sudden right now. Here's a white truck right now with a 66 license plate. And that's got 9393. And here's the telelift right on time. Right on time. There's a white truck right at the corner of the house. There went a white truck right at the corner of the house. Again. I think she was recording me. And there's a white, and there's a white, and there's an alley. I think that girl was recording me. Or taking pictures of me or something. And that's the thing they do. I think that's what she's doing. She's pretending to be live streaming or something, but she was like pointing the camera at me. You know? I think that's what she was doing right there, walking by me. It looked like she was just pointing the camera right at me. What's gonna happen right at this intersection? I don't know, there's a dog hanging out the window in that car. There's someone getting out of a white SUV over there and running across the street. There's a 77 license plate. There's a bunch of red cars. There's a white truck taking off in front of me right now. There's a white car right at the corner of the house. And right as the white truck takes off. Like. And then what's going to happen at the next intersection? Probably something's going to happen in this alley. And probably something's going to happen at the corner of these houses. And they look synkered up over at that intersection. There's a white SUV turning out in front of me right now. And they look synkered up driving by me at the exact same time after he synced up there at that intersection. And then there's going to be a white SUV driving out as this car gets to the intersection. Is that what's going to happen? Yup, here comes a white SUV right now. It's like right there. He just pulled up right as that car got up there. Right after I said it. Like, he didn't pull out right in front of me, probably because I said it. He just pulled up right after I said it. There he goes. There goes the white SUV gang stalking. And it was probably right as that white SUV drove by. And then here comes another white car as I come up to an intersection. And here comes another car as I come up to an intersection. And then I think that one had an 88. Most likely, that's what it said. And that white car was at the corner of that house, and I think he had a red shirt too. And then here comes a car out in front of me, and it's probably gang stalking right as this white truck's pulling up to the turn. And then they're gonna synchronize in front of each other, right in front of me, at the corner of the house. Did you see them just pull up at the exact same time and then turn at the exact same time at the corner of the house? And then he's gonna synchronize over here when I walk by, probably. His white truck. Oh, here comes another car all of a sudden. There's a white SUV all of a sudden. He's getting out of the car right at the curb. And then something's gonna happen at this intersection. It's just every intersection. They gotta do something. So something is gonna happen. Oh, that car is driving by a white SUV. That car's always gang stalking me, and it's driving by a white SUV with his door swung open. I mean, it just seems like a sync. And then when I get to this intersection, there's gonna be a sync. Oh, here comes a white van. This big white truck is probably a sync. And this tail lift is probably a sync. Is it a sync? And this car driving out right now is probably a sync. Just driving out right at this moment. And then the white van is driving by at the crosswalk, syncing up again. This white SUV, I think it's singing. And this person walking out with the red shirt, I think is singing. And then something else is gonna sync up at this intersection. And all the way to it, there's gonna be syncs. And it's just too many of them to even keep up. Like, I just miss out on so many of them. Like, I watched the videos back and I noticed more of them. I'm like, damn. They're just syncing their minds out. Synced out of their minds. There's a bunch of red and blue and white. Probably some synkkerheads, at least a few of them. That white car's got one tail light. He's a synkkerhead, I bet. It's a white car with one tail light. I mean, it is a white SUV with one tail light. honking right now. There's a white car right there. There's a white SUV out in front of me right now. There's a white SUV right here. And then when I get up to this roundabout, there's gonna be a bunch of white cars. Watch. Everyone a 66 license plate. There's a few red gang stalkers, I think, and the white gang stalker driving right by the red gang stalker right by me. And probably another red gang stalker pulling up. I just always see a bunch of red cars and white cars everywhere I go. just every intersection, just a bunch of red cars and white cars, or just all red cars, or whatever, all blue cars, white. Well, this is right at the train tracks. 88. And this guy's walking up right now. Like he's just getting to the corner right now. Oh, it's the male guy? Yeah, I bet he's gang stalking. I bet he's gang stalking and then he's getting across the street right as I am. They run another 88 and a white SUV turning out in front of me at the exact same time, and then a white truck driving by me right as he gets on the street. There's an 88 car driving by me right as a white SUV drives on in front of me, and then right as he turns straight onto the street, there's another white truck driving by me. Probably free synkkerheads. And then what's going to happen at this intersection? Do I see a white car? Is this a 911 license plate? And then a white car? And then those might have been two synkkerheads right there. The white and silver car driving by at the exact same time. They are driving by at the exact same time. But what's going to happen at this intersection? They gotta do something. They gotta do something at every intersection. They just can't help themselves. They just gotta synchronize all over the place. They just gotta lay out another fat line of the synkkerin powder and snort it. They gotta do it again right here. They're gonna snort another line of synkkerin powder. Here we go with the synchronizers. Here we go. It's synchronized time. Here's a white car. He's gonna synchronize right when I get across the street. Here he goes, snorting the synchro powder. Oh yeah, synchronize. Synchronize. He just synchronized so hard all over me. Again. Eddie just gotta come and synchronize all over me. think I see them synchronizing like constantly over here. Like I just see a bunch of white cars driving by simultaneous. And there's white cars driving behind them as they drive by each other. I don't know. They're gonna synchronize at this intersection. Here's a white car coming. Almost two white cars coming. Oh, here's another white car. Right as I get here. Here's a white car right here. And here's a white car for the other side of the street. And then, what's gonna happen at this intersection? Am I gonna see another perfectly synchronized thing over and over again for the rest of my life? Is it gonna be blatantly obvious on camera again? And then people are gonna say again that it's not blatantly obvious? Even though it's every intersection, something is happening? Every single intersection on this video, something is happening? Every single intersection? Every intersection. There's a whitey, I bet. Oh, he's got one tail light. He's got one tail light. It's a whitey with one tail light. He's meeting another whitey at the intersection, of course. Of course he is. And it's got a 99 license plate, and it's driving by at the corner of the building. And there's a white truck, and there's a white car at the same time. And there's an intersection. And it's another white truck. And there's a red car and a blue car. I don't know if they're gang stalkers. Well, that white van was right at the corner of the building. And then there's another white car at the intersection turning right as he gets there. And then it's going to drive by me at the other corner of the same building with the other white car with the 44 license plate. And then I think that white van was driving by me at the corner of that building. That's a 33 license plate. I don't know. This was a 33 license plate. Are there cars that are just randomly 33 license plates, or is every 33 license plate a gang stalker car? I don't really know. You see a lot of 33 license plate synchronizer cars, though. And there's a dim headlight white car over there. There's a red. Here comes the dim headlight white car to meet me at the intersection. And a white van pulling up over there right now. Here comes Whitey. Is this Whitey? I just see Whitey everywhere. I'm gonna see Whitey again. I'm gonna see a whole bunch of other gang stalkers again. And I can't capture anymore because my battery's about to die. But all the way home, I'm gonna see them. I'm gonna keep seeing them. And then I'm gonna hear them out my apartment when I get inside. They're gonna be honking and making noises outside. Why? I don't know. They don't tell me why. They're just a bunch of relentless douchebags for no reason. There's a white truck turning way down there as that white car turned at the alley. Like he was way down like 3 blocks away. I don't know. It just was synchronized. There might not be a synchronizer, but it was perfectly synchronized. And there's a white car pulling up over there right now. There's a white car taking out over here right now. There's a white truck right now. There's one taillight right now. There's a white SUV right now. It just goes on and on forever until they all crash into each other and explode. Until they all drive synchronized. They want a white SUV at the edge of the parking lot, right at the curb of the parking lot. It's just gonna go on forever until they all drive synchronized off of a cliff. Drive the whole world with them off of a cliff, including themselves. Well, here's a red car driving by a blue car that's turning next to me, and then turning again at the corner of the police station. But as I cross the train tracks, I don't know. There's a few white cars like as I was getting up today. I don't really know what was going on with the train tracks. But what's going to happen at this intersection? I got enough battery to catch it, I think. Let's see. What's going to happen at this intersection? Are people going to meet me perfectly synchronized like robot Gestapos? Are people going to meet me perfectly synchronized all around me? Is this car taking off right at the corner of the building, right in front of me? Like I knew it would. So you got one taillight too? Hold up. So you got one taillight? I think he does. Hold on. This guy got one taillight. I don't know. Y'all saw the gang stalkers. Blatantly obvious again. It's so obvious. There's someone walking by at the corner of the building. I don't know if she's gang stalking. She was right at the corner of the building. She was like crossing the street when I was too. She's probably gang. And then there's a guy walking up on the sidewalk as I get to the intersection. And then there's a whitey. Whitey! There goes Whitey! And then they're going in the building right as I get across the street. They walk up on the sidewalk right when I get to the street. And then they go in the building right when I get across the street. There's just more and more gang stalkers all over the place. Just all day, constantly. It just never stops, dude. Like, there's gonna be something driving by right here. Or something. There's gonna be something right here, like always. What's it gonna be? Just these people walking by, or what? Just these people getting to the center line of the street right next to me? Is that what the sink? After they walked out of the building in front of me? There's a white truck here, and it just goes on forever.